Hello dear viewer, I am leesusss and this is Viscera Cleanup Detail. Is there a new level then from Runestorm? No, there isn't, sadly. That's what I've been waiting for every day of my life, it seems, because I love the game so much. So we're going to do a community map instead. Now, I've looked at these before, and quite frankly, I've never liked them. I'm sorry, I really haven't. I've tried some of them before, I even started to record some of them, and didn't enjoy it. So there's only two that I actually like right now, and one is the ditch, and one is the storage station. Now I like the ditch. The ditch is a good one. It's nice and simple. It's a very small map, but I think its simplicity is what makes it good. And maybe I will do a recording of that sometime. But it's a fairly simple one. Maybe for a channel update. I don't know. But storage station is what I've just seen, and I like it a lot. So I think we're going to do storage station. What I've seen of it, I had a very quick look at it, and I think it hits all the criteria for a well-designed level that's interesting and doesn't have full of bugs and other problems like that. I don't know, I haven't played it all the way through, but we'll see how it goes. Let's just get in there. The backstory, I think, is about pirates attacking. But let's see on here. What does that say? I think it's supposed to say 18 on the age there. I can't quite read it. Occupation, sanitation, engineer. Oh, it feels like I haven't done this for ages. Well, I haven't. I haven't been playing for ages. I love this. Brief. This storage site has been the victim of a brutal attack by vicious space pirates. You're tasked with cleaning the facility so it may continue its function once again. Yeah, we'll have a look around and see what you think about the function of this around here. We expect you to uphold our company's standards and refrain from looting the station's goods. Really? Why is there anything worth looting? Not that I'm thinking of looting. I'm just asking. You know, just wondering what I might be able to steal. Or you will find our lawyers to be far more vicious than the pirates that saw in the station. Good. See, I like that. I like that. It's well done. Right. This is as the name describes. It's a storage station. Okay. I presume they aren't storing bodies here. I presume this poor fella is one of the attacks that they've actually packed up. But most of it, they don't seem to have done very much. What's around here? But the thing is, there's a storage station. There's oh dear. Oh, I've got one. I thought it was just gonna be an item rather than a usable one. There's junk everywhere in here. This place is a tip. It's an absolute junk heap. It really is. Storage. There's broken lamps and things as well. It's like your worst garage or loft, or attic, whatever you describe it as. It's the place where, or your shed. It's the place where at the top of your cupboard to store all the rubbish in your house, all the things you know what to do with. Like, I can't get rid of it. I'm just gonna stick it over here under the bed. You know what I mean? Everyone's got places like that. I think I've got an entire house like that, to tell you the truth. So if I'm less spend time playing games and more doing that, then I'd have less of a tip of a house. But there you go. The place is a complete pigsty. Nothing against the pigs. It's a complete mess. So it's pretty bad anyway. So I'm quite interested to know as I work around. Obviously I'm going to count the bodies. I know there's a huge number of bodies. There's a few employees. There's some pretty work shy layabouts I've seen. Okay, we're back to normal Viscera, are we? And my usual performance? Let's just not worry about it, shall we? Is this a usable bucket? It's not even a usable bucket! You see what I mean? You see what I mean? This is what this place is like empty buckets everywhere. I love it. It's so good. Right, so we've got the bin thingy here. We've got this is all we've got up here. We've got the station. Can we get through here? Oh, we can get through here. I didn't realise we could. Oh, that's even better. Nice. Oh dear. Oh, they've had a go at this one. Look at him, poor fella. These were very nasty pirates. They're just who's this? Timothy Schlod. You've been schlodded, mate. You're a right state. Look, they're just like these storage containers everywhere. We're in space. They've got a walkway up here. It's a complete mess. And we've got a lift. Oh, bucket dispenser. Let's. I know I was going to do a little tour. Let's just get the. It's going to be really hard to clean this place, I tell you. I'm quite excited about it, really, because it's such a tip that it's going to be stuff. We're going to try and clean some paths through anyway. Is what we're going to do, and we're just going to try and work out. I mean, think sniffing around here is going to be an absolute horror because there's so much junk everywhere that you're going to be constantly trying to decide what is this, what's rubbish, and if you sniffed around here, you'd be overwhelmed with the signals by the sheer amount of junk that is everywhere. I mean, some of it's clearly junk, like the broken lamp here, but other stuff, I don't know. So we're just going to try and work our way through slowly. The furnace is downstairs, and there's a couple of lifts that go down there. Maybe we should drag Mr. Rubbery over here. Rubbery, drag him downstairs. I don't know. I said I've only had a very brief look. I have not seen, in my quick run around, any storage locations. But I'd be interested to know if there are any, because there were, you know, I can imagine. I mean, storage around here. I mean, there's shelves and things. So maybe, what's in here? See, I expect them to hide things in there. See how sneaky this I haven't. See, that's very bad. I haven't mentioned the map maker. I will do. I'll put it in the comments, and I'll put a link to this, of course, in Steam. What is that? Is that junk in there? It's not movable. What is that? It's like rent. It's like. This is what I mean. This is a sort of rubbish that clutters up my garage. I guess they're pieces from. Yeah, boxes. I guess they're pieces from bits of the machines in revolutionary robotics, and they've been put in there. But they look just like parts, and these as well. Wait, what is that from? Which level is that from? They're just like stuff stored in. But they're like someone's had a job to do somewhere. Let's get a where's the dispenser again? It's here. Let's clean up around here so we can get there. Yeah, someone's had a job, and like they've had to do a load of engineering work or something, and they've bought like a job lot of 20 cases of those worm gear thingies, whatever they are. But they've used them all. Like, they've used all the ones they needed, but they couldn't buy the exact amount that they wanted, so they bought. Where am I going to store these? I'm going to clear to the lift fairly soon. You know, they've bought more than they needed, because they come in packs of 5, and you only needed, you know, a multiple of 3 or something. So they've got some spare ones. What do you do with them? Well, you can't throw them away. You can't return them. The company's paid for them. You put them on a requisition. You can't just throw them away. So what do? They get stored somewhere. Look at this place. Look at this. Look, toilets. That's actually rubbish. I mean, these are like bin things, aren't they? I guess this is just rubbish in here. There's some egg dog in there. Someone's been to the North Pole. We've got all sorts of. Here's a lift. Here's a lift that goes down. Anything in this locker? No, it's just a locker. I mean, who knows what could be? Who knows what treasures might lurk in here? There might actually be some good stuff in here. We'll have to find out, won't we? We're not going to get out of here too soon. We've got a chance to rummage around and find some good stuff. I can't even get up here to see what's around here. Oh yeah, we must be storaging. We must be storaging. Yeah, storaging. We must be storing barrels and things around here. What do you reckon? Okay, so we've got a clear space to the bin dispenser. Oh, a bit glitchy. That's right. What's in here? What's in here? Bits. Okay, I recognise those from Revolutionary Robotics. We'll put those in here anyway. But that's pretty bad. I mean, who clears this bin out over here? I bet nobody ever clears this bin out. I bet this stuff has been sitting here stinking for absolutely ages. No one's willing to admit that it's their turn to take out the rubbish. I mean, probably all you lot do, I'm reckoning. I reckon you just chuck it outside into space. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm judging you harshly there, but I bet... Oh dear. I bet you blooming well do, don't you? This is going to be so many bins of junk. I bet you just open the doors when no one's looking and you chuck it. At the right time, you know, you're just passing by the gas giant or whatever's outside, and you sling it out of the airlock, and it goes down to add to the mass of the local large entity. What a mess. This is just food and rubbish, isn't it? It's like, what have you been doing, shooting space rats? Here, I can imagine you sitting around here drinking beers. It's a quiet day. It's the end of a Friday. Nothing much happens on a Friday. And you're sitting around and you're shooting the inevitable, probably giant space cockroaches, whatever's around here. Pinging a few of those, and then chucking your shotgun cartridges in here. That's a Molotov. Oh my goodness. What are you doing with that, fellas? That's a bit extreme. Maybe that's the only way to get rid of the space cockroaches and the rats. Every now and then you have to find a nest, and you chuck a Molotov in there. Right. Now, I think that the furnace is... Careful. That is a Molotov in there. Okay, that's enough, I think. Nothing else is going to go in here. We've learnt our lesson enough times, haven't we? Obviously not. Right, let's go to the lift. Oh, my giddy arm. The lift's over here. Right. So let's call the lift up. There's another one over there, I think. Is the other one over there? I think the other one's over there. No, the other one is over that way. I love the rattly old lifts as well. This is probably not the best. Am I auto running? Excuse me a second. Have my settings changed? Options. I appear to be running around like a nutter. Maybe they've done a reset of some sort. Preferences. It's under preferences, isn't it? Yeah, my colours have changed. Why have my colours changed? Why am I looking? You can't see my colours anyway, but why has my stuff changed? There we go. Where's the auto run? Pick up highlighting. Ooh, isn't it fun when someone like shows you the settings? Ooh, excitement of someone looking through settings. Where's the... I haven't had to do this for ages. Always run. There you go. Blimmin' game. Right. Am I even going to get this in here? I don't think I am. Maybe this lift isn't really usable. I mean, that's a pretty tight fit. I mean, the other lift is about this size as well. We'll have a look at it in a minute. I'm going to get shut in the door here at this rate. This is bad. Oh! There's not a lot of room there, is there? We'll have a look at the other lift in a minute. How am I going to get out of here? Okay, we'll call it a feature. We won't say it's a bug of the level. We'll say it's a feature. We're going to get out of here. I know what I can do actually. I'm going to be clever. I am. Don't look at me like that. I'm going to be clever. Mind your head. Okay, I thought I was going to be stuck in the lift. We're going to leave that there. What we're going to do, we're going to send it down. Oh, glitchy. We're going to send it down and we're going to go to the other lift over here. Please, there's more furnaces around here. By the way, there's the space outside. What? Oh! God, it scared the life out of me. It is rubbish as well. I bet it is. These are bits of wood from, like, Santa, aren't they, I think? There's nothing. There's like a dock outside. I guess maybe they... Where do you get stuff in from? I mean, where do they deliver to? I haven't seen any big doors. Maybe there's some big doors over here somewhere where they deliver all the stuff in. You like in Zero Gravity? Oh dear. Oh dear. No, I shouldn't be up here. No, this is the wrong place. I should probably come up here and clean this fairly soon, but no, the lift is over. What is this dear? Look, this look. Oh, that's what I knocked down, isn't it? It's like a walkway. That's really shoddy. I mean, health and safety, you go nuts if they saw that. Where's the, There is another lift around here somewhere, I know there is. Here we go. Right, here's the other lift. Where's the controls for it? What? Look, I know there's controls down there to get the lift up. I'm not going to drop down there. Maybe I can. I haven't played this game in a long time. Is there full damage in this game? I can't remember. Maybe I've got to go... Okay, I'm going to go down there first. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay? It's not going to let me do it. Yes, it is! No, it isn't. Yes! Okay. Oh, I'm travelling backwards. Okay. Okay, get out of here. I think it's all the stuff on the lift. Now this looks like a big lift. It's not actually a big lift at all. This is the lift here. This little bit here, okay? It's going to be slow carrying stuff up and down, isn't it, eh? Look at this. They've just thrown it over the edge, haven't they? You know they have. Well, that's not a good idea throwing black sacks down. Oh. We appear to have a low gravity area here. See, I'm back to normal bouncing again. Isn't that funny? I wonder if that's intentional or not. You see what I mean? I like this. I like this level. It's so... I wish I could have... I don't know. I don't want to show you other levels, the other mod packs, and say, look at this one. It's terrible. I don't like it at all. This is the reason... And rip it apart. Because it's just not fair. I mean, people have put a lot of effort into them. And they've got a few stars on Steam, on the Steam Workshop, but I just haven't liked them. I haven't enjoyed them at all. And it's a bit of a shame. So I'm not going to do that, but I wish I could sort of show you why I think this one's so much better than the others. Well, I guess you can just find out by going and playing them yourself, if you've got the game, or you just aren't there. Send me a message and I'll tell you why I didn't like them. See, if these were rubbish, this would be going nuts. See? So I don't think these planks are actually rubbish. Oh, that's why it's going off. Look, this thing here, look. There we go. Good-o, 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 good-o. So we'll start feeding this into here. Clear this up. And what I was thinking... Oh, that's what I was thinking of, so I'm distracted. But what I was saying with the lift was... Oh, why? Why? Why, body? There we go. Bonk. Mind your legs. Okay. Now over here, here's the other lift. Here we go. Here's the other lift. So it looks like we can't really use the lift the way we want to because it's just too small. I mean, how do they transport half this stuff down here? When I first saw that other lift, the one that's over there, I thought it would be a big flatbed because that's like a proper cargo lift. You know, that's the main way of travel. By the way, watch out for the Molotov going off. I should really... That's the flare. I should really put it in a bucket of water, shouldn't I? But never mind. Okay, now while we're down here, let's have a little look around. Is there any box storage? If there isn't, it won't be the end of the world. You know, I don't mind too much if there's not actually any box storage around here. A lot of body bags. Oops! A lot more employees than I expected. Unless they're storing bodies here as well. Maybe they are. It's a storage facility, after all. And I think the company does produce a lot of bodies. One way or another. Oh dear. Right, rubbish in there. So I guess we've got to get another... Let's go and get... While we're waiting for the stuff to burn up... Well, it's probably burned up already. Let's put a body in there. And we'll go and get us as a box. And while the body's burning up, we can go and get a new box to clear everything down here. Maybe it isn't as bad. I can put two in there. What is not as bad around here as it looks? It looks like a complete mess, but maybe it isn't so bad. Maybe most of this stuff isn't really actually disposable. But there we go. Get in there. Okay, maybe I'm going too far with this. Can I? Ooh, can I? No, it's not going to go in there. Let's just forget it. It's on fire, but it's not going to go in the hole. Get on the box. How are you doing anyway? I hope you're alright. Hi to all of you that I see on my other Let's Plays. I know I've not been doing so much variety at the moment. I've been doing the Be Happies and I've been doing the very occasional Skyrim. And Hard Reset. Let's just fill it up from here, shall we? Get in there. But you know, limited time. Minecraft's easier to do. I know this isn't really rubbish, by the way, but I'm going to put it in anyway. Actually, it's a bit hard. Let's put it... There's a toilet seat lying around. We'll chuck it. Yeah, it's difficult for me to sometimes do some of these things, and Skyrim particularly, I have to... It may sound weird, but I have... Not because I'm role-playing in it, but I just have to think a lot more about what I'm doing in the level when I play. It's a bit harder for me to just get into the game and start doing stuff, because I have to think a bit more about what I think's going to happen next, what I know is going to happen next in the occasional instances where I already have, and I haven't always. With the current Assassin's one, I don't know what's going on. I've never done the Dark Brotherhood quest, so I don't really know what's going on. And I'm trying to work around logically what the character's doing, and what might do, and what they'd be interested in, what they wouldn't be interested in, but also to keep the gameplay that I actually show you relevant and interesting. Not me constantly browsing through shops or whatever else I might be doing, or other random stuff. It just takes a lot more effort, and I haven't always got the time. It's something I found I have to focus on for a certain amount of time. There's no point trying to do a quick session of Skyrim. You know, I get in there and I do an hour or two. You know, preferably 2, to get anything worth recording. And maybe that's one episode's worth of stuff to watch. Come on, don't be a pest. Can we make send a body down this as well? I think we can squeeze him in. Go on, room for one more inside. Get in there. Come on, push to the back. It's like being on the tube in London. Some of the stations have got lifts to get up and down because they're pretty deep. And like, the lifts always... Oh, this isn't going to work. The people don't always want to shuffle forward. They don't want to get next to all the other smeggy commuters. So they... they actually have... Not quite as bad as on the Tokyo subways, where they have to have people shoving and ramming people in, you know, to get them all on the train. Not quite, although the central line does get close sometimes. But the... You have to have people ushering on further. Go on, move down inside, please. A little bit further down inside the lift. What's in here? What is that? Oh, it's toasters. They're toasters. Spare toasters. Who doesn't occasionally have a spare toaster?